Hello all, this is Froglips. Gonna start myself a new world. I was playing around on a single player map that I found, and after exploring a little bit I decided, I would really like to put this on my own private server that I have opened up for multiplayer between me and my friends. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new world now. See how we go. I got done a little bit of exploring, pretty much know where I want to meet my base camp, so that's gonna be pretty much the point of what we're doing right here at the beginning. Alright, here we go. So we spawn in pretty much into this this forest, not a birch forest. One of the neat things that we have up here, which I'm going to start off with, is there's actually a village up over here, I believe, just over this hill. And then there's jungle back over there, which is kind of neat, but at least the village here has a blacksmith shop. And it's going to allow me to get some food, some armor, and an iron pickaxe, which will actually help me a little bit. So, and I can actually head out here and tear up their houses a little bit, just because I need some wood. Probably should have done it on the trees, but hey, what can you say? Their houses are just so appealing. The world's still loading in, it's a little bit laggy. Okay. Crafting table. Some sticks here. Hello, villager. They sound so indifferent all the time. So, okay. So let's grab a few things here that'll make my life a little bit easier, I guess. I'll craft one of those later. Why this is acting so laggy. What kind of vegetables do they have? Potatoes. I will take some potatoes. Oh, that's just grass. And nice to have a few carrots. Let's see. What can we do? And just because I'm going to need some meat, sacrificing your cows. Thank you, villagers. Tear up your home, your blacksmith shop, your cattle. Then I'm just going to run. So, there's another couple notes. Plan on doing this through survival, creative. Don't want to kind of ruin the whole allure of burning everything on my own, building it on my own. So, I'm going to try everything that you see in here is done legitimately. And now I have some decent bit of running to do. Now, one thing I probably need to build here real quick is sword. Since I probably should just take some stone from the villagers too, but that would give me enough. There's some sugarcane here. I know I can run into some later, but I'm actually really hoping to run into some sheep up here soon. Like this forest. Kind of low and on huge trees. That was unique. So one of the things I really drew me to this server was it does have quite a variety of biomes fairly closely. They're not very quick biomes, they never are. So, but like you see, we've already seen a jungle. We're in a forest, and over here we already have a mesa. So, I just want to go across. It's kind of the direction I want to be headed anyways. So, this is at least the sand, the desert. I believe there's actually ice spikes plains somewhat close. Than 2,000-3,000 blocks. That you consider that close. There's a mega taiga. There's not a mushroom island, which is kind of a bummer. I love some mooshoos on the farm, but that's really what we're heading off to. So we'll make good use of this for bricks or whatever things else we need for clay. There's sand here, good for glass. Regular taiga, and then we're starting to open up. And everybody will probably recognize when you see this where I'm planning on going. There's definitely a couple reasons why I chose that. I thought it looked like a really cool backdrop to our sheep. Enough for me to make a bed. Take that off for a little bit. So far, I see a wide variety of animals at least. And there is actually a black sheep, which I'll actually make a note. I want to probably come back and specifically try to get him later, because the colored sheeps are somewhat rare. We're almost there. Probably should make my bed here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That way I can avoid the baddies at night. Oh, here is a ravine. Pretty slick. Something else to explore really close. Just a view from inside my eyelids. And here's morning. Let's take our bed and let's continue on. We're getting close to where I want to be. I don't want to fall in the ravine, but we have pigs and donkeys and gray horses. Actually, those are gray horses, those aren't donkeys. And I believe this is where I was looking for. That's a good backdrop for a village. And there's some white horses. There are some donkeys. Baby donkeys. There's some cows. Look at that hill. At some point I will build something up on top of this, but I think this is where I pretty much decided that I wanted to have my base camp. There's most animals fairly close. There's just a multitude of horses around. Cows, pigs, and other chickens back over there. I think this is probably where I'm going to call myself my place home. And that was not too bright. Sorry, got that. And since I'm concerned I'll probably fall in there again, let's just leave that open. So, I'm going to go over here and establish a base camp. Just because I'm here, I want to sort of do with my hands. I'm become a kind of a cave dweller, I think, here for my initial place. This having an iron pick right off the beginning, man, this is super convenient. Hollow out a little room here. Wrong button. Might expand this thing out a little bit more as we get going on, but first things first. There's bed. Your crafting table. So we'll set up 2 furnaces here. Chest to put stuff in. Leather. Some seats for now. And I actually need to go find some trees. Or, actually I'll explore and see if I can find some coal. I can make some torches and mark my place and call us home. And good, we actually have some sheep up here and there's some coal, which is what I was looking for. So, perfect. I have an iron pickaxe. I can also pretty much start to mine fairly soon. Nice, there's actually some iron around here. I'd like to have a better axe. And as I play this, I'll try to record what I can. Probably won't record every single instance because there's going to be a lot of farming material at some point. I'll try to at least save everybody the boring, wow, look at that. The boring parts of watching me just go collect materials over and over again. It's never the fun part. Nice. So, oops. Go ahead and take some torches. Let's cook some meat. Mark out the home. And I think this is it. I'm going to probably put a door up by the time everybody sees me next, but this is where we're going to live and we'll start building our farm out there. All right. Well, thank you guys. See you next episode.